Have you ever found yourself wondering why certain insects and reptiles in Japan are considered dangerous? Well, let's delve into a world that's often overlooked, but is teeming with intrigue and danger. A world that's home to creatures as mesmerizing as they are menacing. We're talking about the realm of Japanese native centipedes, ticks, mosquitoes, wasps, and the infamous Japanese pit vipers. Each of these creatures, in their own unique way, carries a certain degree of risk, a potential threat to humans. From the venomous bite of the centipede to the blood-sucking tick, from the persistent mosquito to the fierce wasp, and then the deadly pit viper, each has its own tale of danger and survival. These are not just creatures that scuttle, buzz, or slither in the shadows. They are a testament to nature's paradoxical beauty, where danger often lurks beneath mesmerizing exteriors. Stick around to learn more about these fascinating yet deadly creatures and why they pose a threat to humans. Imagine waking up to a bite from a creature with hundreds of legs. Yes, we're talking about the Japanese centipede. This creature, formerly known as the Scolopendra subspinipes, is an arthropod that can reach up to 8 inches in length, making it one of the largest centipedes on Earth. It's an intimidating sight with its elongated body adorned with a multitude of legs, each one equipped with sharp claws. Its body is a vibrant shade of red or brown, and it's topped off with a pair of elongated antennae that dance in the air, picking up on the slightest changes in its environment. But what makes the Japanese centipede truly worthy of our attention isn't just its appearance. It's the venom. Each of its many legs ends in a sharp claw, but it's the first pair that you really need to worry about. They've been modified into venomous fangs. When the centipede bites, it injects a venom potent enough to take down insects, spiders, and even small mammals. Now you might be wondering, what does this mean for humans? Well, a bite from a Japanese centipede can cause severe pain, swelling, fever, and in rare cases even anaphylactic shock. The venom contains a cocktail of toxins that can affect the cardiovascular, respiratory, and nervous systems. It's not typically fatal to humans, but it's certainly not an experience anyone would want to endure. Japanese centipedes are primarily nocturnal, and they love to hide in damp, dark places during the day. So if you're in Japan, and you reach into a pile of leaves or slip on a shoe without checking it, you might just get an unpleasant surprise. And remember, these centipedes are not just confined to Japan. They've made their way to other parts of Asia, and even to Hawaii. So, wherever you are, it's best to be cautious and keep an eye out for these multi-legged creatures. Definitely not a creature you'd want to find in your shoe. Scene script. Next on our list is the tiny yet terrifying tick. Lurking in the greenery of Japan, the tick is an arachnid that is both fascinating and fearsome. Merely the size of a sesame seed, this minuscule creature can be easily overlooked. But don't let its small stature fool you, it's capable of causing quite a stir. Ticks are notorious for being bloodsuckers. They latch onto their hosts, often undetected, and feed on their blood. Using their specialized mouthparts, they pierce the skin of their host and insert a feeding tube to draw up the blood. This feeding can last for several days if undisturbed. It's a stealthy operation that may seem harmless, but there's more to it than meets the eye. You see, ticks can be carriers of various diseases. It's during this blood meal that they can transmit these harmful pathogens to their hosts. In Japan, ticks can carry Lyme disease and Japanese spotted fever. Both of these illnesses can have serious implications for human health. Lyme disease is known for its flu-like symptoms, such as fatigue, fever, and body aches. If left untreated, it can lead to more severe health issues like arthritis and neurological disorders. On the other hand, Japanese spotted fever starts with a rash and high fever, and can develop into more serious conditions, including organ failure if not promptly addressed. The tick, despite its small size, is a mighty adversary. It's a silent predator that can pose significant health risks. Prevention is the best defense against these critters. It's important to check for ticks after spending time in grassy or wooded areas, and to remove any ticks found as soon as possible to reduce the risk of disease transmission. So, the next time you're out exploring the rich and diverse landscapes of Japan, remember to stay vigilant. There's much more to the tick than what lies on the surface. Ticks may be small, but they can pack a mighty punch. Ever been kept awake by the buzzing of a mosquito? They're more than just a nuisance. A creature that is as tiny as a grain of rice but can cause significant trouble is the mosquito. In Japan, these persistent critters are more than just an annoyance. Their small size belies their potential for harm as they are vectors for various diseases. The most common species of mosquito in Japan is the Culex pipiens. These mosquitoes are highly adaptable, which explains their widespread presence across the archipelago. They are most active during the warm months of summer and autumn, during which they can cause a myriad of issues for people. Now, why are these tiny creatures so dangerous? Well, when a mosquito bites, it's not just after your blood. It's also potentially transmitting diseases. In Japan, mosquitoes are known carriers of diseases like Japanese encephalitis and dengue fever. Japanese encephalitis, a virus that affects the brain, is a serious condition that can lead to high fever, headache, and even neurological symptoms in severe cases. On the other hand, dengue fever causes high fever, severe headache, and joint and muscle pain. Both diseases can be fatal if not treated promptly and properly. Another reason mosquitoes are dangerous is their feeding habits. They are attracted to carbon dioxide, which humans and animals exhale, and heat. So they can easily find and bite us, making it easy for them to spread diseases. It's also important to note that mosquitoes in Japan are not just a threat to humans. They can also spread heartworm to dogs, which can be fatal if untreated. So while they may be small, Japanese mosquitoes are not creatures to be taken lightly. Their capacity for disease transmission and their persistence in seeking out hosts make them a significant threat. It's essential to protect ourselves against these tiny but dangerous creatures, especially during the warmer months when they are most active. A reminder that sometimes the smallest creatures can be the most dangerous. Moving on to a creature that's known for its painful sting, the Japanese wasp. Don't let the size of this tiny terror fool you. The Japanese wasp, also known as the Asian giant hornet or Suzumabachi, is a force to be reckoned with. It's one of the largest wasp species in the world, with queens reaching up to 2 inches in length. This insect's intimidating size is matched by its fierce reputation. The Japanese wasp is not just dangerous because of its size, but also due to its potent venom. This venom contains a cocktail of chemicals, including a neurotoxin called mandaratoxin, that can damage the nervous system. Even a single sting can cause severe pain, swelling, and in some cases, an allergic reaction known as anaphylaxis. This can lead to difficulty breathing, a drop in blood pressure, and even loss of consciousness. But the danger doesn't stop there. Japanese wasps are known for their aggressive nature, especially when their nest is threatened. They are capable of stinging multiple times, unlike bees who lose their stinger after one attack. This means that an encounter with a swarm of these insects can be particularly perilous. The potential harm to humans is significant. Each year, between 30 to 40 people in Japan are reported to have died from the stings of these wasps. These deaths are typically due to allergic reactions or multiple stings. However, it's crucial to remember that these wasps are not naturally aggressive towards humans unless provoked. They play a vital role in the ecosystem by controlling other insect populations. Like all creatures, they contribute to the biodiversity of our planet. So while it's important to respect and understand the power of the Japanese wasp, it's equally important to remember that they are a part of the natural world, deserving of our respect and protection. A wasp sting is something you'd want to avoid at all costs. Last, but certainly not least, we have the Japanese pit viper. This creature is no mere garden snake, but a venomous serpent that demands respect. The Japanese pit viper, or mamushi as it's locally known, is one of Japan's most dangerous native animals. It boasts a striking pattern of dark crossbands on a lighter background varying from brown to gray. This viper isn't just aesthetically fascinating though, it packs a venomous punch that can cause severe harm to humans. The mamushi is a pit viper, which means it has a set of heat-sensing pits between its eyes and nostrils. These pits allow the viper to detect even the slightest changes in temperature, making it an efficient and deadly hunter. This snake is primarily nocturnal, using the cover of darkness and its heat-sensing abilities to seek out prey. It's the venom of the Japanese pit viper that truly underscores its danger. The venom is a potent cocktail of toxins that can cause significant damage to human tissue. A bite from this viper can lead to severe symptoms like swelling, blistering, necrosis, and even systemic effects such as nausea, vomiting, and in rare cases, death. What adds to the pit viper's menace is its preferred habitat. They are often found in wet, mountainous regions but aren't shy about venturing into populated areas too. This means encounters with humans are not uncommon, especially for those living near or visiting these regions. And while anti-venom is available, quick medical attention is crucial. The venom's potency, coupled with the viper's ability to strike quickly and accurately, makes it a formidable foe. So if you find yourself in the Japanese outdoors, remember to exercise caution. Watch where you step, and give any rocks or underbrush a wide berth. After all, the Japanese pit viper is not an enemy you want to surprise. The pit viper is one reptile you don't want to cross paths with. So there you have it, a closer look at some of Japan's most dangerous creatures. Each one, from the venomous centipede to the deadly pit viper, plays a unique role in the ecosystem. They may be small, but their potential impacts on humans are significant. Let's take a quick rewind. We dove into the world of the venomous centipede, an arthropod that has been known to inflict painful bites with its venomous claws. Its venom can cause severe reactions, including fever, swelling, and even heart problems in rare cases. Next, we explored the realm of the blood-sucking tick. These tiny creatures are vectors for various diseases. Lyme disease, a debilitating condition, stands as one prominent example. Ticks are silent feeders, which makes them particularly dangerous. Moving on, we uncovered the persistent mosquito. It's not just the annoying buzz or the itchy bite that we should be wary of. Mosquitoes are notorious carriers of life-threatening diseases like malaria, dengue, and Zika virus, to name a few. Our journey then took us to the fierce wasp. While their stings are usually non-fatal to humans unless one is allergic, the pain can be excruciating. Plus, the Asian giant hornet, a species native to Japan, is known for its potent venom and aggressive behavior. Lastly, we met the deadly pit viper. This snake's venom is a potent cocktail of toxins that can lead to severe tissue damage and, if left untreated, can be fatal. These creatures, while dangerous, are a crucial part of our natural world. Each one plays a vital role in maintaining the balance of their respective ecosystems. It's important to remember that they aren't out to get us. They're simply surviving, just like us. In understanding these creatures, we arm ourselves with the knowledge to coexist with them safely. Respect their space, be aware of your surroundings, and take precautions when venturing into their habitats. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay safe, and respect the wildlife.